Hey, thank you guys for tuning in, and we're going to break down the song Lovely Day. How did you guys feel about the song? Apparently you must have liked it a little bit in order for you to kind of check in here. All right, so I know we may have some beginners and probably some intermediate and maybe even some advanced people checking this out. So, but I'm going to approach this from a very beginner's perspective to maybe slightly an intermediate musician. But I think I can teach you how to play this song in like 5 minutes. So bear with me, 5 minutes. You're going to turn this tape off and you're going to be playing along with us, all right? So again, my name is Mr. Harris, and I have a special guest, one of my students here today, and her name is Christina. Christina, say hello.
Hello.
All right, she's special. She has, a perfect pitch, and we'll talk about that another time. I don't even have that gift, but she has that. All right, so the name of the song is called Lovely Day. When you get a piece of music, that's the first thing you see is the name of the song. Then you look over here to the right side of your music, and you usually see something that says BPM. That means beats per minute. Right? So on an average keyboard, we're going to be playing a Casio today. So these are some of the keyboards you have in your home, the Casios, the Yamahas. Very inexpensive, anything from like 60 bucks. This keyboard here is probably about 130, 140 bucks. Not very, very, very expensive. But they all have something called a metronome on them. And the metronome helps give us the tempo or the time. In this case, we're calling it the BPM, beats per minute. So Lovely Day is around 120 BPM. All right, so you can set your metronome and it'll click just like that, right? Now, that click can go on forever, and it will go on forever until you press stop. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to a million. But guess what? Music doesn't work that way. It repeats itself. So the Lovely Day song is actually in 4/4 time signature, all right? So we're gonna focus on the top number. All right, 4/4, which means there's going to be 4 beats in a measure. And we won't talk about this note later on in life. All right, we'll come back to that. So I just said 4 beats in a measure. Well, what is a measure? So here we have 1 measure, 2 measures, 3 measures, and 4 measures. All right, so these right here, we call these bar lines. And we call this either a bar or a measure, bar or a measure, bar or a measure, bar or a measure. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them. So guess what? All that music you heard over the verse and also the chorus, we were only playing these 4 chords. And we're going to learn what these chords are today. So we said the first thing we had to learn today was time signature. All right, so let's finish this up. So here, let's use this metronome. That first ding is the 1. Hear it? Always know where 1 is at. Then we're going to count to the number 4 and repeat it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Let me hear you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
And great. And stop. So if you're doing that, you're already counting in 4/4 time signature. Now, this is beginners. So let's just say that you had to do a lot of measures. We have a trick that we do. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2. Always go back to the 2, which is the second beat of the measure. So we're going to count 8 bars. Can you do that with me?
Okay.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4.
8, 2,
3, 4.
Bam! So in Lovely Day, we have what is called an intro of the song. Anybody know what intro means? Some of you guys already know this at home, right? So intro means what?
The beginning of the song.
The beginning of the song. That's usually what the musician plays to get you in the feel of the song, right? So we played that for 8 measures or 8 bars, and now you know how to count that. Then we came in with these chords. So now, you understand time signature. You know how to count on 4/4. You know how to count 8 bars before we come in, and you'll keep practicing that. So now, here's the hard part of today. If you want to call it hard, a little challenging. I'm going to teach you something that usually takes people 7, 8, 9 months to learn. I know it sounds crazy. I'm going to try to teach it to you in 2 minutes. You're not going to learn all of it, but you'll understand the concept. So now, How do you find these chords? Mr. Harris, you're asking me to play a song. I've never played piano before. But check this out. I'm going to try to break this down as simple as I can because I think it's somewhat simplistic. So if you look at an average keyboard, no matter how many notes there are, whether it's a 49 keyboard or a 61 or the 88 keys, they all have the same sequence. They only have 12 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're right back to where we started at. Matter of fact, this might even be better for me to look at. I'm not sure. Maybe this is bigger, right? But here's the thing. 2 black notes to the left is always going to be C. 2 black notes to the left is what?
C.
2 black notes to the left?
C.
Hello. Then it goes in the alphabet. C. How many of you guys know your alphabet? Well, if you don't know your alphabet, just turn the video off, learn your alphabets, and then come back and join us, right? But we got C, D, E, F, G. Then we start on the A, B, and C. I didn't start on the A first to show you guys because that's a little tough to find. The C is always easier. So we go 2 black notes to the left and do this with me. And C, D,
E,
F,
G, A,
B, C. Those are all your notes. So now, if you can find your notes, I can help you find your chords. Now, we're going to come back to sharps and flats a little bit later because you see there's a C sharp, there's an E flat. We don't have time for this lesson because I want to get you to the song. So let's say if I took my thumb, my right thumb, and I put it on, what note is that?
C.
C. I skip the note D, I put my finger on E, I'm going to skip the note F, and I put my finger on G. Christina, what chord is that?
C major.
That is a C major chord. Now, if you can find a C major chord, you can find a C minor chord. A minor chord, what do?
We flat the third.
We flat the third. What is she talking about? Well, this is the first, that's the third, that's the fifth. So on these 3 fingers, that's the first, that's the third, that's the fifth. If I flatten it, which means go down like a tire goes down, right? Flat goes down. Bam! I am now playing a minor chord, a C minor chord, all right? And that's actually one of our chords. So we already have that one, so let's get that out the way. So what's the notes in a C minor chord?
C, E flat, and G.
All right? E flat and G. So now we got to worry about this guy, all right? So before we get to that guy, how do we get there? So this is something you can practice at home and learn all of your chords. If you want to, you can do it in one day. Remember I told you it took me months to learn this because they taught me in a very difficult way. But here's a simple way, all right? You said this is a what?
C major chord.
If I take each finger and I go up 1, bam, you go up 1, I move you over 1, and I move you over 1 to the very next note, I am now playing a C sharp major chord because we're staying on majors. If I move you up 1, I move you up 1, I move you up 1, I am now playing
D major chord.
a D major chord. Let's do one more. If I go up 1, up 1, up 1, I am now playing
E flat major.
E flat major chord. Ooh, what do we need to have today? A E flat major chord. So Christina, what are those notes?
E flat, G, and B flat.
G and B flat. Wow, we're getting there, Christina. Now we got to find the A flat. So we're already at E flat. We already know this. Let's keep the party going. We go up 1, up 1, up 1, and now we are at
E major.
E major. Let's go up 1, up 1, up 1. We are now at
F major.
F major. Now, how is she knowing this? Because she's going by where the thumb is at. Right? So my thumb is on F. All right? Let's go up one more, Christina. Bam, bam, boom. Where am I at?
F sharp major.
F sharp major chord. I've got 2 more to get to A flat. One more, one more, one more. We are at
G major.
G major. She's so smart. Last one, up 1, up 1, and up 1. We are now at
A flat major.
A flat major. What are the notes for A flat major?
A flat, C, and E flat.
A flat, C, and
E flat.
E flat. All right? You guys can continue to do this to save a little bit of time. Christina, give me the notes for B.
B, E flat, and F sharp.
All right. And we're going to go with the notes that she gave. All right? These are our chords. The last thing we have is the bridge, and I'm going to give to that right now. I'm just going to give you the notes. A suspended chord means a raised third, right? So we said that a minor chord, to get to a minor, you do what? You do what to the third?
Flat the third.
You flat the third, all right? So if I raise the third, which means I go up one step, that's a suspended chord, right? So a C suspended is, actually, it's a C sharp suspended is what?
C sharp,
Yep.
F sharp, and A flat.
F sharp, and we'll use her note A flat, all right? And here for the E flat suspended, we have
E flat, A flat, and B flat.
all right. Those are all your notes, guys. So now, I said this is the hard part. So now you have to practice getting your fingers used to finding those notes quickly, all right? Is anybody else sweating at home, or is it just me? It's just me, right? I know. I gained 10 pounds, a little overweight. So, you know, just talking to you guys is a good exercise for me today. All right, so I'm going to sit down here. And we're a minute away from playing this song, all right? So now we talked about how to find the notes. So we said we're going to use this finger, and this finger. It's every other note. So if I play a C major chord, I hit one note, skip one, hit one, skip one. Now, I don't play them separately. I have to play them all together. That's what makes a chord. You play them all together. If I play one, that's a note. If I play multiple, it's a chord, right? So, bam, there's my C major chord. You want to get used to being able to find them pretty quick because the song moves pretty quick. So that's my C chord, major chord. But guess what? In the song, we're playing a C minor. So now I got to do what to the third, guys?
Flat the third.
Flat the third. Woo, there it is. All right? So now, E flat, we said, is E flat, G, and B flat. So let's play that first chord. Everybody together. And E flat major chord. Nice. Our next chord is the C minor chord, and nice. Our next chord is the A flat major chord, and good. And the last one is the B major chord. Fantastic. So let's put all these chords together. We're not going to play them rhythmically yet. We're going to play them in whole notes. Whole note means you play it down and you hold it for 4 beats. So we said that the song is at like this. 2, 3, 4, 1. Hear it? There's the 1. 2, 1, 2, whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Play that again. And E flat, 2, 3, 4. C minor, 2, 3, 4. A flat, 2, 3, 4. B, 2. Ready, and stop. Now, how do we know to play that many times? All right? We said that these were called what? Bars and measures. So how many bars do you see here? Or how many measures do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. If we see 2 lines, what does 2 lines mean?
Repeat.
2 lines mean?
Stop.
Means stop. Very good. I know you knew this is easy for you. 2 dots mean repeat. So it's like reading a sentence. At the end of a sentence, we have a what?
A period.
A period. Very good. So this is like reading a sentence. Boom. We got the 2 lines. That means stop. 2 dots mean repeat. This tells me I'm repeating it how many times?
Twice.
Twice, 2 times. Same thing here. We only have 2 chords in the bridge, right? So we're going to play it 4 times. So now this time, let's play this with a little bit more rhythm, all right? So now, where do the chords fall? We know they fall within the 4 bars of these measures. But we were playing a little rhythm like this when we played it. I'll lay out the chords. E flat, C minor, A flat, B. Now you can use your own rhythm. That's the rhythm that we were using for the song Lovely Day. Let's try that. Let's put the metronome on. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, and. Right. 2 times, that's 1 time. And stop. Now for the bridge, we're almost there through the song, guys. We have the suspended chord, right? We were playing as 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Same kind of rhythm, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Last one on E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? Now let's put the whole song together. You ready? All right, if you want to stop the tape, for a little bit to practice these chords, that's fine. All right? But let's see if we can play the whole thing. You ready, Christina?
Yep.
All right. 3. We'll start with the introduction. 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, and... First verse. When I wake up in the morning, love, C minor, and the sunlight hurts my B, and something without C minor, A flat. Here we go to the bridge, and then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Yep. C sharp suspended, E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lovely day. Same thing as the top. Right. One more time. A lovely day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's how we ended the song on that B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, listen. I know you're going to have to rewind this a million times. Now remember, for what I just showed you, it takes the average musician a couple of years to get this far to play this. So we just crammed everything into
2 minutes.
to 2, maybe 5 minutes. 2 to 5 minutes. So if you can get this, kudos to you. All right, so you're going to have to rewind it and rewind it and rewind it. But keep tuning in because we're going to break down all these songs for you. Now, when you have this song and you're able to play it, go back. There's another link. You click that link and it takes Christina and us out. You'll see us. But you won't hear us playing because you're going to be the one playing. All right? And matter of fact, when you do that, I want you to videotape that and send it to us so we can upload you playing this song. Isn't that a cool idea?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, thanks for tuning in. RYC Virtual, the song Lovely Day. Practice, practice, and practice.